Oh, well. Oh, well, I guess.
Oh well.
I need to change. Ah! I forgot to change settings before it went live. Oh dear, oh my, okay. That is really difficult to see. Okay. That was not what I wanted to click. Close. I want to do this. Then I want to... No, that's not the button I wanted. No! No! There. There we go. Okay. I'm pressing buttons. Oops. The microphone has plenty of signal. Thank you very much. Okay. I'm accidentally live, but you know what? That's fine. That's not the... YouTube. YouTube.
Okay. Okay.
Gonna save that one for later.
Ah.
I'm gonna search for myself. Click on this live. Okay, there we go. Did not mean to go live so early, but oh well. It's fine. We get to do the funny.
Do 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 Oh no.
I have a ping on Discord and I cannot I need to know where it's from. Where is ping? Oh,
Yes.
It's my own Discord server telling me that I went live.
Nice. Fantastic.
I keep forgetting it exists because it's so inactive.
Stupid. Sorry, I was yelling at the cat.
You're good.
Yeah.
We are still waiting on a person or two.
I'll be streaming first round, so. Brad.
Oh.
Fox did not own or have the game downloaded. What the? Give Hilda a gun?
I am a menace to society, and I accept it.
This
Solid.
fire produces no flash or noise when fired.
I'm local muting Zarakar. I can't do it.
Damn, no reaction.
Oh yeah,
That
we're
is
all in the
because
game,
we are
which
all
has
muted
possibly-
in a game.
Yeah,
Wait, what now?
we're all in the lobby, and the chat is through the game, so they're all muted in Discord. I was also muted in Discord. Now you have joined, but you're not in the game. You see the thing.
I see, I see.
So how's the download going?
It is at 25%.
We got time.
I'm gonna play some Catan while I wait for y'all, because y'all are doing first round.
No, I meant we have time to wait because like it was at 3% when I got back, so.
Oh, yeah.
Zarakar.
Yeah.
I accidentally already started my stream.
Oh no.
So have you been streaming the whole time, or did you unstart the stream?
I've been streaming for 5 minutes because oopsie daisy and I didn't want to make myself
Damn. Well, fair enough.
Hold on. Let me lurk at Ion's chat. Hold up. Professional lurker here. Hold up. Oh fuck, do I not have Ion fucking followed on Twitch? Hold up.
So funny because I'm live on 2 different platforms at the same time.
Bing bong, get followed.
Oh, it makes noise!
Haha.
Indubitably.
It makes noise! I had no idea it makes noise!
Yep, it makes noise.
I've never been followed while I was actively streaming before, so that was my first time experiencing it.
Ah,
Yeah,
gotcha.
now you
Well,
know what it's like, shithead.
I have no regrets.
Hang on. What is downloaded, my friend?
40.
Nice.
Nice.
Close Catan. It might slow it down.
Uh,
Probably does slow it down.
never.
Sir.
Sir.
I mean, even with Catan open, it went from 25 to 40 within the time you asked.
Yes, and it went from 3 to 25 in a quicker time before that. You didn't have Catan open.
God damn it!
If you need something to do, watch some shit on your phone.
The funny thing is, I can't hear Solus, but I can hear him through the fucking walls.
You know, I'm the only one he can hear.
Damn.
Keep forgetting that.
What's the 10?
Bing bong.
Bing bong.
Bing bong!
Indubitably. Indubitably.
I know exactly what I'm going to do. I think I know exactly what I'm going to do. When
Oh, no.
Huh.
it's when I get to pick the crime.
Oh no.
Well, no, you don't.
I
I
get to
believe
pick
the
the crime.
prosecutor chooses the crime.
Yeah, that's why I said when.
Ah, okay, okay. I'm terrified of what Soul is gonna cook up.
Yeah. Alright, time to fight this boss again.
Now, will I be able to convincingly play the journalist while 6 miles in the air?
I
Okay, healing.
still have the
First
door on fire scene.
sky. I know I'm twice as high.
That scene was hilarious. It was necessary, though. Unfortunately.
It's a lady.
Still remember that one time where I got locked out of my door for 3 hours on stream.
Yeah.
Yep. That was funny.
It's a
Me when fucking fire.
Oh yeah, I'm just
Hey,
streaming.
speaking of, that's what's going on with me right now.
It's a 90.
Like my worst nightmare.
See, it's faster now.
Oh yeah, no, I turned off Satan and it went like completely normal like as it was going, and then it completely crashed and stopped downloading for like a minute.
And yet is somehow at 90% now.
It is ready.
Okay.
Like
Pause.
breathing.
No, yeah, for like
Ow.
what do you mean?
It's like, no, it fully crashed, system shut. Anyway, the game's ready.
No, like after I stopped Satan for like a good minute, it just like the download speed dropped to 0. Is what I was saying.
How high up did it jump afterwards?
60% to like 75% within like 5 seconds.
Bro. Nah, never mind. Anyway, if you've opened the game, I can actually set up.
Yeah, no, it like it just like it
Delicious.
like froze and then just started skyrocketing. It's like fucking breathing. Bitch, shut the
Why am
fuck
I
up.
not able to? Hold on. Okay, I had to pull this out of sound bad.
Guys, you're never gonna believe it.
Ah.
Someone is playing Guilty as Sock.
My
Oh
Oh
my
shit,
God.
for real.
goodness.
Solus, you hear that?
I can't believe it.
Solus,
Not as
ca-
much as I believe
I can't
this.
believe it either. Solus is playing Guilty as Soft.
And it sounds bad.
Oops, not what I meant to do.
By the way,
How-
Fox, I made sure to invite you to the game.
All right, I'm in.
But okay, did you set your wait? Hold up.
Oh, did it just
Well,
crash?
not app. Yep.
Yeah, it just crashed. On.
No!
Certified, bro.
Join off of me.
Come
Wait,
on, you're better than this.
wait, Fox, hear me. Join off of me. Damn.
Bro.
What was I thinking?
Bro, are you fucking kidding me?
Is the game not working in the same way that Buckshot wasn't working?
Kind of. Nope, I'm in.
Okay.
Alright, I need an invite.
Ugh.
All right.
Even if it's through Steam, I just need an invite.
Anything?
Yeah, the invite code doesn't work for some reason.
Oh,
Bruh. Certified, bruh. Get invited.
There we
No,
go.
I don't.
What?
I
Why did
don't.
that activate my instincts? I was just about to yell at you.
that'll do.
Okay, I'm muting in Discord. Hold on.
Yep. Yep.
Oh god, why can't I know? Oh no.
Oh my goodness, the feedback.
Ah!
Oh my god!
Oh my god! You ever just have that child wins the yeah, the echo.
I couldn't help it.
No, reasonable.
I'm sending you a thingy, Vados. Alongside most recent fucking wave.
Okay, so
Fox,
your two options are bailiff and witness.
I am set as bailiff.
Perfect.
I will whack somebody with a baton if you get.
Oh no.
Do not test me. I am a criminal who has been put in a position of legal power. Like, be ready.
Also,
This is
Zor!
Yes.
You need
Ready.
to ready up.
I'm asking where the oh there's the button.
Damn.
I asked
Bam,
that several minutes
indubitably.
ago.
Oh, I'm not used to being up here.
Huh.
Don't worry, sir. We're going to make sure you don't get charged.
We're still there even when you're muted in Discord. Fox, the echo is still there even when you're muted on Discord. Not the delay.
Is this better?
Let me see. It's hard to tell because there's a huge delay in the thing, but it is not better.
I can't help it then. I'm sorry. Wait, what if I
Damn.
go get my headphones?
That's probably a good idea.
You started the chaos.
You were the one who was throwing stuff first.
I wasn't throwing it at you. Oh,
Oh,
Doofus.
oh no.
brain rot. You make a brain rotinator.
How do I get out of this? Oh, there it is.
All right.
Patiently waiting on those
This
headphones.
is already amazing. An amazing start.
Me and technical difficulties.
All right. Will the prosecution please cease the evil laughter and present your case, please?
All right.
May we wait until the echo is a little
Yeah,
under control before we
that's
present
what
the
I was
case?
asking.
Do not rip in the multiverse. Yes.
Oh, hey,
Okay.
I think it's
There
fixed.
you go. All right.
Better?
Yes, that's
Yeah.
much better. Thank you so much, Fox.
All right.
That'll be
Ladies
one
and
of my
gentlemen
secret
of the
out of game
court,
powers of just, hey,
I come to you
don't make me
today
start making you echo.
to bring up the case of Dr. Heinz Doofenshmirtz here, accused of spreading brain rot throughout the entirety of the tri-state area in an attempt
Oh.
to take it over.
Hmm.
Now,
Okay.
I have already come to this trial prepared with a little bit of evidence from the detective that I happen to actually have under my suite over here. So, per the detective of my firm, he's not the best at, he's not the best at making photos, but I do have a photo to show to the court if you would allow.
By all means.
You have to select the thing where I'm allowed to speak.
This and her bonk.
Yes. All right. Here it is. A blurry photo. This photo
Brilliant, that photo.
Yeah, he has Parkinson's. He's doing his best.
Oh, you know what? Fair enough.
Yes, but with that being said, this photo shows, despite the blurriness, in clear sight, a giant machine poking out of Mr. Doofenshmirtz's, or excuse me, Dr. Doofenshmirtz's skyscraper. This,
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah.
There are constantly machines poking out of Dr. Doofenshmirtz's skyscraper. How are we to be certain that it's not one of the other ones? Your Honor.
well, according to eyewitness accounts, it clearly states on the machine, Ray Rotinator.
Fair point.
Hmm.
It may not show it too well in the photo because of how blurry it is, but it, according to eyewitness accounts, clearly states such.
All right.
And so we are seeking life in a mental asylum in order to hopefully help Dr. Doofenshmirtz's mental health so that he's not constantly trying to take over the tri-state area with his inventions.
Hmm. All right. All right. Will that be all?
Indeed, that would be the start of my case. Your Honor.
All right.
Your Honor.
Defense.
I would like to point out an piece of evidence.
Okay. All right.
That noise can be noted as a parry of the platypus. You see, Your Honor.
Platypus.
Yes, the platypus. You see, Your
All
Honor.
right. Continue.
The defendant, Dr. Doofenshmirtz, Dr. Heinz Doofenshmirtz, is the only reason that Perry the Platypus has a job.
Hmm.
And I'm not sure if others have noted this,
Go on.
but he lives with a family of 5. 6 if you include Perry the Platypus, my bad. And of that family, there are 2 parents, 1 teenager, and 2 children. I cannot find any record of either of
The
those parents.
bailiff wants us. Oh,
No, ignore me.
okay.
No, he's not used to that vessel yet.
Therefore, Dr. Doofenshmirtz, by creating all of his innators, gives this platypus work so he can feed his family.
Objection!
Yes. Oh.
Oh,
Oh, never mind. Hold
Never
on.
mind.
The press is here. He's guilty.
Suspect's
Ooh.
daughter claims
Wow.
he's guilty.
Why
Oh!
did you like
Vanessa
that?
herself out of the
Why did you
daughter's
like
own
that?
mouth.
Well,
And with that, Your Honor, I would like to initiate my objection alongside that. First and foremost, despite
for
the
it.
fact that, yes, this Dr. Heinz Doofenshmirtz's mischief has constantly been keeping one of the federal agents that we have, which, frankly, I'm surprised this isn't already a classified case if we are including Harry in this. Due to the nature of this
Confirm,
work.
no media has been placed in this courtroom. It is just us. This room and these documents will be sealed.
I'm not too sure. I can hear the journalist clicking as we speak.
He's the official
So-
courtroom journalist.
So I am going to have to, as a government
He's an
agent,
unpaid
I might
intern.
have to go ahead and later have
gonna
a
have to
talk
ask
with
you to
you
calm down.
about
You cannot silence the press.
Also, the court
The
Yes,
people want
it's-
answers.
yes, it's why I need to have a talk with the defense.
And you know, court evidence is admissible so
Continue, Your
long
Honor.
as it's not denied.
what? Aye. Why did you handcuff him? For what purpose?
He was trying to silence the press.
First Amendment rights, Your Honor.
Questioned my
What?
authority within he questioned both my authority and the authority of the courtroom press.
Hey, thanks, buddy. Here's that 100 I promised.
Your Honor, the prosecution was trying to diminish the First Amendment rights of the press.
You know what? He can't object right now, so I'll object for him. That has no bearing on the current case.
No, I'm trying to state that's why he was handcuffed, Your Honor.
I was notified of this
Okay.
like 30 seconds before you said it.
Here's my bad.
Wait, is that just permanent? Can he not be unstuck?
No, I'm pretty sure I have to do
Oh,
that.
there we go.
All right. Thank you, Your Honor. Sorry about that. First and foremost, I was not trying to
We
make an
will
attempt
move
to
on.
harm the First Amendment. I do apologize. But I do need to have a talk with the defense after this claim, after this case. With that being said, with all of that in account, while yes, this does help give a job to a otherwise undocumented animal, it also is a case that actually, in accordance to the claim that you made specifically, that family already has a very stable form of income that does not require Perry to actually bring the money onto the table.
Yes, but those poor boys would not be able to do the things that they do with their free time.
Look, we can discuss all the suits filed against those boys later. For now, we need to handle getting this taken.
Paperwork about them.
I know. I also have a lot of paperwork resulting from them.
Judge,
But I
aren't
digress.
one of them on your ticket today?
How dare you remind me?
With that being said, I digress. Back over to the case in hand.
Pretty sure one of the Girl
Yes,
Scouts
I-
that helps them is owned by
Dis-
this thing.
Yes. So, despite the fact that, with Perry the Platypus actively actually trying to stop this, the evidence that Perry the Platypus is there actually would not serve too much, as he's a federal agent attempting to cease these actions. That is as though claiming that a case is false for a police officer stopping a robbery. It just simply. So, with that, I want to also bring the court to attention about some of his other charges in relation to this here case. As we already know, Dr. Heinz Doofenshmirtz has a long track record of constantly trying to take over the tri-state area with illegal machines as well as tax evasion. With that being said, the main thing that I want to bring up is I am simply here to bring this man to justice and to get him the help he needs. As, clearly, this isn't a case of a man who is simply trying to take over the world due to greed. This man is just damaged. And so we want to be able to make sure he is well taken care of, and so that is why I'm going for the charge here today, Your Honor. And alongside that, to help with my case as well, it is getting to the point that figurines of Dr. Heinz Doofenshmirtz himself is already being released to the public, including figurines of his machines. It has become a phenomenon across the tri-state area of his exploits, to the point where, at some point, for the sake of both the tri-state area's tax dollars, as well as the general public's safety, that I think we can all agree that these actions need to cease.
Understood, understood. Is that all?
That would be all, Your Honor.
Alright, then we will go over to the defense.
Okay. Your Honor, I would first like to mention that the spread of brain rot isn't a
To confirm that this is the defense's position.
Job creation justified.
Okay.
Well, you know what? That.
I was just for an idea and I had not fully formulated one. This was a very last minute case for me, Your Honor. I would like to bring it to my statement. Is the spreading of brain rot a crime?
Depends on the method, I suppose.
Objection!
It's not.
First off, while the spreading of brain rot itself is not necessarily a crime, the damages that it has caused around the tri-state area has indeed actually caused major damage all across through multiple different buildings, as people who are infected with brain rot oftentimes do not have much care for their surroundings. So oftentimes make incredible amount of damage just for the sake of challenges. Some of these challenges being due to...
You're lying.
Hey.
I
Easy.
work with people who are obsessed with brain rot on a regular basis. They care very much about their surroundings.
Understandable. With that said, due to this specific strand of brain rot, further specifically to rehabilitate the tri-state area's government buildings in
Sir?
order to allow him to insert himself into the government. This has caused major damage to
Did I?
both public safety and more.
No. At ease.
If I may.
Did I
You
cut
may.
out or did he?
Both.
If the spread of brain rot is a crime, to any degree, why is it that the defendant is the only one standing in this courtroom today? There are several people accused of spreading brain rot, yet the only person I see ever getting sued for it is Dr. Heinz Doofenshmirtz. Furthermore, it seems that the prosecution is only focusing on the bad of this. I would like to call to the stand my witness.
All right. Oh.
Do we have witnesses?
A crying
I
child?
have a plan.
Oh, great heavens.
Okay.
You have to allow it.
Allow me.
Okay. But
Oh, that's...
To the stand.
Wait, I think a problem is also we don't have a witness in question.
That's fine.
We don't have
it.
any.
My witness is a little girl. That student assigned me.
Your Honor, does the child here who has been submitted as a witness have a legal guardian to keep them safe and to accompany them within the court?
The child's mother is in the jury, Your Honor.
In that case, that would actually be a issue with the jury
Conflict.
themselves because of the fact that the jury is also not just a...
Not an
And she is
actual
on their
member of
peers.
the jury. She is sitting with the jury, so she is closer. But she is not an actual member of the jury.
Please make sure you state otherwise in the court record, or else it could possibly be put in there, and people will believe that she would be a part of the jury, and therefore public outcry would be called throughout the tri-state area. Please be careful with your words.
I'm sorry, it's my birthday. Anywho,
It is
Looks around for the jury standing and realizing this is a judge ruling.
look
I
up.
mean, to be fair, we can see people up there.
Yeah, they're up there.
yeah.
I can't look up like that. I just see a straight.
So,
They're behind you. They're behind you.
Oh god. Oh god.
They're all behind you.
Just see a bunch of heads bobbing.
Yep.
Fox realizing that they're being watched.
Oh, no. I didn't mean to do
He
that.
silenced the press!
How dare you, sir?
Okay,
Also, I'm just gonna
Do it
jot
again.
this down for the record. Poor.
Your Honor. Getting back on topic, Your Honor. The witness
that's
member of the
gonna be
Tri-State Area Girl Scout troop.
Hmm.
And sorry. Witness, if you would please explain the benefits that your troop is seeing from the brain resonator. Oh, Your Honor. Your Honor, we have seen an increase in people who need our assistance as Girl Scouts, and therefore we have been able to add stickers and badges to our sashes and to our curriculum as Girl Scouts. Furthermore, there's more education into the spread of certain content
You knocked
to
that
us.
off.
Objection.
Why are you
I do want to bring this.
It's
do
literally
wanna
my
bring this
job. The
I would
fuck?
like to bring this up real quick. That the help of jobs as relation to crimes are still not justification for crimes as a whole. Last I checked, we are not a part of the Senate or the House of Representatives. We are a part of the judicial system, meaning we are in charge of making sure that laws are properly accounted for and people have the justice issued out to them for their crimes.
Your Honor, this isn't about jobs. She is discussing the improvements to the community that this has brought.
This still proves a point. We are not a part of the Senate or House of Representatives. We are not here to make laws. We are here to ensure that the laws are issued out in fair order. And that does unfortunately include making sure, even if there are improvements to the community's well-being, this is still a crime that we have to issue justice about. And so because of that, we still have to issue and charge people for their crimes, despite the fact that they help the community. You could have a person shoot up an entire drug ring, and they would still be tried for causing a massacre. Vigilantism and anything of the sort is still somewhat of a crime. And so it is our job to make sure that crimes are fairly judged and fairly brought to attention. We are not enforcers. We are not the makers of laws. We are here to ensure they are properly put to justice.
Your Honor,
Isn't that
can I have a
enforcement?
moment to speak with my
Isn't that enforcement?
the defendant, please?
You
not
may.
in the sense of we arrest people or anything like that.
Listen, okay? You committed the crime. I'm doing all I can. It's not working. Best I can
Canonically,
do
you
is
can't
try.
hear.
Try to get you a plea deal. Yeah, a plea deal. You will probably still go to time. It'll probably be in a state asylum, because let's be honest, you need it. No, you cannot fire me.
need
The last defendant, they literally forced me to graduate early to take your case. Because everyone else refused to take it.
Canonically, we can't hear this.
What happened?
I am the last lawyer on the planet willing to take your case. This is the best I can do for you. It's a plea deal. Yes. Yes. You will. Because I'm sure Vanessa will say that yes, I understand. She said she thought you were guilty. It's probably because you are. But she'll come
Wait!
Works with me.
Before a plea
Uh-oh.
deal!
Oh,
Oh, breaking news. Oh gosh.
Oh, great heavens.
Something else has been turned up by the police!
in
What?
Helsing's basement? What with the Helsing organization?
It was clearly planted.
It was
Hey,
clearly
I'm just-
planted.
Hold on.
I'm just getting word now. What's going on is simply the fact that we found the device and was merely taking it apart to understand what it was.
You see, I believe that. Except, along with the device. Hold on, where is it? Where is it? I know I have this. Where? No. Did it? Oh, there it is.
Oh.
I mean, maybe you listen to Helsing.
They also found vents in your basement. And that is
Oh.
the Dr. Dickensford's lab. One that he has stated was not accounted for recently.
Your Honor, I
was
actually
just-
have a bit of evidence to go against this.
All right.
I would
you may
like to
present.
bring to the court. That would be the diary of Dr. Doofenshmirtz's own daughter, describing in detail how he worked with the government to create the Innator. And so,
Wait.
and the reason why he worked with the government
Government?
is because the government themselves was breaking the law, trying to go around to take control over the tri-state area. Therefore, while this is a case where
Too much was said. Too much was said.
What?
No, you stop that.
as I was saying, Your Honor, with that being said, Dr. Doofenshmirtz then betrayed the government and tried to use it outside of their terms, basically taking the fault away from the government and putting all the fault on Dr. Doofenshmirtz. And even if he was still working with the government, this would still not is still unlawful.
This sounds like there's someone else completely that we need to be having this trial about.
Indubitably.
Honestly, yeah.
I'm working with the detectives to
This sounds like a
find
fall
the-
guy.
I'm working with the detectives as we speak. It's part of the reason why also I brought up with the plea deal to have him go to the mental asylum in order for him to actually get the help he needs, as he is not actually truly the mastermind behind it. But
Hang
I'm
on,
still
out of
making
press charges,
sure.
but I'm just noting this down for later for tomorrow's
Yes.
paper. Entire government conspiracy found.
But with that being said,
Governmental
this is
assassination.
this is this is meant
Stop it.
specifically.
Governmental assassination.
Quit it!
Governmental assassination. None can know the truth.
No, cease!
Oh wait, why can't I hear it to you?
Oh, I wonder why.
Your Honor,
So
Your Honor, when
that's why I promote the plea
Oh, well,
deal.
you're
That's why I
unsafe.
promote the plea deal, is so that
That's unfortunate.
with the knowledge that the government was intending to use this device instead of Doofenshmirtz, I believe that the main fault is on the government instead. I believe that we should have a dismissal of this case because I believe that Doofenshmirtz, or at least 1 year in the mental asylum, because I believe that Doofenshmirtz
Having too much
only took
power.
only took the device use into his own hands to prevent the corrupt government from taking over the tri-state area. And
objection. Even if it is to keep it away from the government's hands, it is still against the law, and therefore he should be tried properly as such. Not only that,
Why I'm
but
saying he should still get
I am not
the
finished
time.
yet. Keep within order. With that being said, because of that, we still do have to go ahead and try him as he did commit the crime. Now, it's part of the reason why I will also say this: 1 year is not going to be nearly enough to unravel and take care of the trauma poor Dr. Doofenshmirtz has been dealing with, and in order for him to basically be rehabilitated to go back to society. He has potential, but 1 year, only 1 year, is not nearly going to be enough.
Is that all?
King Prosecutor
Indeed, Your
Solus does
Honor.
not have faith in our mental health system.
The defense.
I raise you to. I believe you want 5 years. I want 1 year. How about we compromise at 2.5 years?
3.5.
This is the best I'm gonna get for you, but take it or leave it. It's 3.5 or 5. No, 5 is less than 3. Or 5 is more than 3. It's too fast.
Judge,
No.
I like this is a
Are you
clear-cut
advising
case.
your client against more help?
What?
Your Honor, I believe this is a pretty clear-cut case.
There's nothing
Your
to
Honor,
about
my
this
client's
case
a
at all.
guy
There's a
who's an
government
idiot.
conspiracy here.
Please just call it.
Abracadabra, forget about that. It doesn't go in the paper. You don't get to know.
You can silence me, but you can't silence the truth.
This is
That
this is perhaps one of the dumbest cases I've had to deal with. You know, I think that brain rotinator kind of worked because I have a headache now. Anyway, does either side wish to present anything else before the verdict is made?
no, it looks like we're all good, Judge. Whenever you're ruling.
I feel like this is
Unless
the
there's
best I'm gonna
any
get for my
other,
client.
unless there's any other information
Up
further
behind that.
submitted into the court, I rest my case.
Can we please turn the journalist back into a sock from being a checkup?
Yes, please untransmogrify him like right this instant. We do not have the budget for this many spells. You will use them sparingly.
That happened.
That did in fact
Oh my god!
Okay, that's it. We're having a talk after this.
Let the record show the evidence was still found in Helsing's basement.
Quit.
Just do the verdict.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Just
Please
do the
do the
verdict.
verdict.
Brain rot. Chicken.
Fucking
Chicken.
guilty.
Guilty as sock.
Nice.
I'm untouchable
Which
right
one
at,
that power?
right before taking a yogurt cup to the face, thrown by a furious lady who sparked a riot where
Mr.
they were
Stick.
hit 12 times with slippers. Their dignity
72
shattered.
times with slippers.
Dear gods! That was the witness I had in the back. I should be frankly pressing charges on her.
Yeah, you're an elderly woman. Certainly in the number.
Yeah, I'm
All right, who's gonna be
I
what now?
am.
I was only going to do the one round.
Reasonable.
You know what? In that
I
case,
have
I'll be
silk
Judge
to solve.
Fox. Fox, are you? Hold up. Where's Fox? Fox, are you still there? Oh wait, hold up. I actually need to pull up.
He should
Are
be
you
in the
there?
thing.
Yeah, Fox, you should be in the thing. Do you need another invite? Hold on.
Yeah,
let me
for
go
some
to
reason
that.
it booted me out.
Yep. I invited you.
Oh, I have been pinged. Alright, I have been pinged
Oh.
so many times. Who dares?
Yep. I got you, Chief. I got you.
I have returned.
Oh.
Alright. I'll be the journalist this time.
Oh my goodness. The power of the media.
The power of the
Yep.
press.
Yep.
Let's see what
Ready.
mastery got sent to me.
Yeah, this'll do.
And in case the Vados wants to watch.
Where is
Let me bear.
Bananas?
Oh, wait.
Nanny.
Will a Brennan Nanas be joining?
I'm not sure. He does work today.
Hmm.
Also, yeah, in order to let Vados hear me while also streaming, I would suggest deafening yourselves in Discord.
Valid.
If Vados wants to say something to any of y'all, I will just yell out whatever the fuck Vados asks. So, with that being said,
So ready for it.
Czar.
Yes. Who am I defending today?
Oh boy. I sure can't wait. All right. The prosecution, please bring in their case for the court.
Yes, of course, and I am ready to defend. What's your name again? They just threw this in my lap. Why aren't you saying anything? Wait, you did what? Hang on. What's going on here?
Hold on. I need to. Oh. Everyone, tell me wait for a moment. Just. There we go.
What the f-
Don't worry. All right. May the prosecution.
Oh.
Oh my goodness!
Oh my goodness!
We are here today to about the.
I think no one was expecting that. I also take it no one else
So
here
many
was-
more charges that I can't even count, all in relation to trying to take over the world.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Now, is the defense ready?
I took this pro bono. What the
I
fuck?
put it on the ticket, but she also managed to trick the world into thinking she's a god with her friend.
You're a cult leader. What the fuck?
All right, is the defense ready?
No. Of course I'm gonna get you off. You got this. Yes, Your Honor. We are ready.
Is the prosecution ready?
Yes.
Absolutely. Then the prosecution, please introduce the case.
Okay. So. First. This knife is dull because she used it to carve the rocks that she'd rotted the child on. Into sharp rocks. The child's name is Wendy Darling, by the way. She also kidnapped the group known as the Lost Boys and Peter Pan.
Oh,
She also, after managing to take over the world, taunted Peter Pan, telling him to, quote, take the shot.
What the fuck?
hmm.
don't think I've seen this movie. What the fuck?
Okay, the side of Belgork. It's a series of villain songs by Lydia the Bar.
Oh, okay. I'm like, wait, what? Like, wait a minute. Something about this doesn't feel right.
The first one's called Fall Little Wendy Bird Fall, where Tinkerbell tries to kill Wendy Darling in various ways, and then at the end drops her on a pile of sharp rocks.
Hmm.
And then the
No
second
worries.
one is Take
Continue.
the Shot, which is where she's taking over the world, and also taunting Peter Pan, telling him to take the shot and kill her.
Of Peter Pan killing Tinkerbell.
Wendy.
Wendy, okay. Jesus
No,
fucking
no.
Christ.
Peter Pan shoots at Tinkerbell when Tinkerbell kills Wendy.
Oh.
Oh, okay, sweet.
But Tinkerbell and her friends kidnap the Lost Boys of Peter Pan. Tinkerbell was telling Peter to shoot Tinkerbell.
And prosecution. Do you happen to have any evidence to support your claim?
There are several videos of the incident, Your Honor.
Well, it has not been submitted over to the court. I will need you to submit evidence to the court proving your claim.
Your Honor, I am a... There... No. No. Your Honor, it appears that Tinkerbell's friends have destroyed the city's internet connection and have sent out some sort of EMP or something. I cannot... The videos have been corrupted, Your Honor.
I see. And is that the beginning is that all for your beginning arguments for this case?
Wendy Darling's body still has not been found.
Extra, extra.
Oh!
Oh,
Possibly a fairy? What? Oh no!
Oh. Well, I mean, this does sort of prove what the prosecution was saying about the defendant telling
There
Peter
being
Pan
multiple
to
murders
shoot
at
them.
least.
That too, yeah. Now, if that is the end of your beginning arguments, defense, proceed.
I would like to remind the ladies and gentlemen of the jury that this knife, which was supposedly used to carve rocks sharp enough to drop children on, to impale and murder them. How large were these rocks, might I ask?
they were relatively large. They were about mid-size, about the height of an adult. They were already pointed to begin with. She just sharpened them more, and she did drop Wendy Darling from a considerable height.
Drop from a considerable height.
About take the length of a pirate ship, and that's how high Wendy Darling fell from.
Length of a what?
A pirate ship.
I was looking for a measurement in stories, but fair enough. So, Your Honor, first of all supposed video evidence, which I believe the prosecution understands, entire understanding of these events comes from, is gone. Due to suspicious or convenient. What evidence actually is there besides a dull knife? A knife that was used to sharpen rocks to be ready as if they're at the bottom of a waterfall. This is ridiculous, Your Honor. The knife should be broken by now. Also,
I do agree. It is ridiculous how there's a knife that is sharp enough to cut boulders
without taking damage and only being a little bit dull. And furthermore, we have evidence to prove that the murder weapon was not even the boulders. Observe used bullet casing found near the bodies. This was not the work of magic or meticulous planning. This was a simple murder. Weapons.
Your Honor, this took place in Neverland. There's a bunch of pirates there. There's nothing saying that the bullet casing didn't come from the pirates at a previous time.
Well,
Pirates?
well,
Yes.
well, hold on. Does the defense have anything to say about the actual state that these bullet casings are in? What is the wear and damage of them? Do they seem fairly within time frame, or do they look old and corroded?
It is hard to say. They seem to have obviously been used at least once, Your Honor, but I don't see any evidence. They're not rusted. It's not like we would not have found them in such a state if they had been here from some previous act.
Your Honor, there was a dispute on the beach with the pirates an hour before the attempted murder.
Do you have any evidence of this?
Eyewitness statement, sir.
Could you please bring your witness to the stand?
Yes, Your Honor, but I need to measure it in order to do so.
Indeed. I'll go ahead and let you do so.
You did it twice, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right. Now, prosecution, please introduce your witness and let your witness bring in their account to what had happened.
Your Honor, this is the spouse of one of the pirates.
What?
Not only, I shall let him speak for himself. Your Honor, not only did I witness the fight on the beach an hour prior to Tinkerbell dropping Wendy Darling, I also witnessed Tinkerbell take the pixie dust from Wendy Darling so that she would fall, and watched her push her so she would fall head first into the rocks, Your Honor.
Understood.
The defense would like to ask, where were these rocks?
In a moment. Is that everything from the witness as of yet?
I believe the defense does have supposed to have the opportunity to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor.
That is why I was asking that.
Yes, from me, yes.
Begin your
That's all.
yes.
Extra,
Begin your
extra.
Oh,
Breaking news!
fairy killer survivor? Bullet lodged in necklace, not neck. Well, it looks like one of the charges is being reduced down to attempted murder instead of murder. Interesting.
She did get reincarnated later.
With that being said, defense, you may begin your cross-examination.
Now, I just have one question for the witness. First of all, you claim that this poor victim was thrown off a pirate ship into some sharp rocks. Where were these sharp rocks?
I never said they were thrown. The victim was flying with Peter Pan using pixie dust, and Tinkerbell and her friends stopped her over the rocks.
Pixie dust.
Dropped
Stopped her over the rocks. Okay.
over the rocks, stole the pixie dust from the girl, and I watched as Tinkerbell pushed Wendy as she was falling so that her head would hit the rocks first.
Your Honor, permission to treat the witness as hostile.
What would
Your
you
Honor,
mean
I'd
by
like
that?
to object.
I would like to ask leading questions, Your Honor.
No, objection.
You may begin.
I have a
Overruled.
sworn statement from you claiming all of this, almost exactly as you just said it. And yet, the victim is not only still alive, but was clearly based on ballistic evidence that matches the used bullet casing shot by a firearm, not dropped onto rocks. Rocks that were, what, just out in the open while they were flying around? Rocks that supposedly had time to be sharpened into such a dangerous state, but they were just randomly out in the open? Your Honor, this is ridiculous.
I would like to note two things. A few things, more than two things. First, Second thing. Due to Tinkerbell and her friends taking over the world, there is a surplus in magic flowing through Fixie Hollow and Neverland, which then reincarnated Wendy Darling. And then afterwards, she was shot.
You know, I think I actually might be able to get you off here. Okay, so you're claiming,
Yeah,
you are claiming that there were 2 attempted murders, one that succeeded, and yet the victim survived, and the victim was shot at an unrelated date, in an unrelated location, by an unrelated perpetrator. Your Honor, this is a mockery of justice. People cannot come back to life. There is limited evidence to suggest people can fly with this pixie dust. It would be a mockery of justice to convict this woman of a crime that is impossible to commit.
I would like to note that first, Tinkerbell attempted to have a group of boys shoot at Wendy Darling with a series of slingshots and small rocks. She then attempted to have the mermaids of the cove attempt to drown Wendy Darling. And she
Your Honor,
attempted
motion
to rock
to
drop
remove this witness from the case on account of not being of sound mind.
Well, I mean, to be fair, there so far has not been.
I think the judge is broken. Where's that over, broken? Hello?
I know what she's all about.
But anyhow, I concur about the motion to have the witness be removed from the court case. So, defense, if you may, if you have any sort of witnesses or evidence to support your side, please go ahead and do so.
Of course, Your Honor. I would like to call, and yes, it is indeed my turn here, perfect. I would like to call my expert to the stand. How do I do this?
You click on the thingy and then I approve it.
Ah, perfect.
All right. Please, please introduce your witness and let them go ahead and ask your questions and do your examination with the witness, please.
Of course, Your Honor. This is an expert in all things both spiritual and scientific. This expert arrived at the scene of the crime to personally investigate both the ballistics on the bullet casing, as well as the damage to the victim, who, as we know, is alive and survived the incident.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Let's
she
go
was
right
killed
ahead.
again. She was killed. She is currently dead.
Unfortunately not. The media has actually showed that that Wendy actually does live. Even despite the bullet.
She must have reincarnated a second time. Okay.
No,
Second time.
the bullet got lodged in the necklace, not the neck.
Okay.
The victim was injured, not killed.
Right. Okay.
Me being an expert on these such situations, and after heavily investigating the entire location, I have discovered that while yes, there was severe damage to the victim by the force of the bullet, one, there was no blood, which certainly does not match the story of being dropped onto sharp rocks. Maybe dull rocks, but not sharp rocks. There was also minimal damage to the victim's body, of them both being alive and able to having no damage besides the neck.
Mm-hmm.
Their neck is a little, the collarbone's a little fractured. It's quite unfortunate, but nothing inconsistent with the shot of a bullet. Also, being an absolute expert of the mystic arts myself, I discovered no traces of magic. Pixie dust is only a theoretical element, and even with everything I know, there's nothing in the area, Your Honor. There was, interestingly, a skylight that they could have been dropped down into, but I did not notice any substantial damage.
Understood. Well, with that being said, if that is everything from the witness, then prosecution, you may begin your cross-examination.
Have you been to Pixie Hollow before?
I will have you know that half of my time studying has been in the general vicinity of Pixie Hollow. I dare not get too close, but I study them as much as I can.
So, you haven't been close enough to see, say, the inside of the giant tree in the center of Pixie Hollow?
As I said, I dare not get too close, as it is very theoretical and very unstable elements that I am studying here.
Your Honor, Pixie dust is created within the core of that tree. If the
Well-
expert is unwilling to go near it, then
Well, I ask this. If that's the case, then does prosecution actually have pixie dust to show the core?
yes, I do, Your Honor.
Oh, I would love to see this,
Please.
me being the expert that I am.
You see, Your Honor,
Please
to
submit
lure
this.
the Lost Boys to Neverland, Tinkerbell and her friends coded this sign in pixie dust.
Right in
Pixie
pixie
made.
dust. Hold on. Let me, if you don't mind, I'm just gonna grab the sign. Just. You said this was made of pixie dust?
No, coded it.
Coated in. Oh, I was about to say it. The knocking sounded straight up like wood. So
Sir, with all due Your Honor, with all due respect, it sounded more like metal than wood.
okay, listen here.
Extra.
Oh, the third and last bit of news. Is that so?
We're neglecting the fact that they started a cult and took over the world and kidnapped several children.
Well, I mean, if they took over the world, then their laws apply. We have to go based off of their laws. I mean, we are a part of their government. So, with that being said, expert, if you could
Yes.
please, because I will be having a certified court detective there alongside you. Canonically, there is one right there.
Mhm.
Please go right on ahead and inspect this sign. I want you to see if there is any sign of this pixie dust on there alongside the detective.
Of course, Your Honor. Now,
The detective, by the way, Fox, would you like to play as the detective as sort of a third party?
I'm currently dying of a dab. No, I'm good.
You know what? Fair enough.
bro
It
is
would be
gone.
funny. It would be even funnier, but you know what? Fair enough.
You know what? No, I got this. Give me like 2 seconds.
Hell yeah.
Gosh.
All right, so expert detective, please begin your examination of the sign and see if there's any trace of this so-called pixie dust.
Ah, yes, of course, Your Honor. I have waited my entire life for an opportunity just such as this. Now, as has been alluded to in this court already, and I have been studying for the better part of my life, pixie dust has a special property that causes items and people to float when applied. So all I have to do is hold the sign up, and it fell.
Your Honor, it just has to be varied in amount in accordance to the item in question's weight.
Well, I have no idea how you would know this better than me, the expert on such matters, but...
Are you from Neverland?
Are you?
Yes.
Oh! Oh, this is...
Your Honor! This is a major upset.
Indeed. My goodness.
Your Honor, I would like to study the prosecution in a lab.
This will definitely be going in tomorrow's paper. A foreign dignitary allowed to take place in court.
Indubitably, that is odd and interesting. Now, real quick, Detective, could I please get some testimony about the sign from yourself as well? Do your own experiments and everything of the sort?
The problem...
I'm... Prosecution, I asked for the detective's input.
Well, the problem is that with Pixie Dust, you need a lot if you actually want to be able to fly, and considering the types of people that are in this room, you had a lot. I don't think any of us would be able to bring forth what is needed in order to actually fly. So, unfortunately, the only other way to do that would be to... Well, Judge, if you're willing to ingest it, there is a certain effect that it has.
Would it happen to be a psychedelic?
No, actually, it's it'll put you to sleep.
Ah, a narcotic. Got it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you won't be able to feel anything within your fingers for about 3 hours.
Senator, thank you.
This has not come up in my studies at all. What is he?
Have you ever tasted it?
Well, this is ridiculous. I don't even think this is real. This isn't even real pixie dust. Me being the expert, I will test this. I am going to test out this would-be pixie dust myself, even if it is
Don't do any more than a pinch.
I can promise you that there is nothing.
Hey, somebody needs to get into the hospital. Somebody needs to get
Order in the court! I'm going to need to...
I'm not sure how to write this down in the defense's evidence, but I'm going to mark this down as not a sleep drug.
I don't think that was pixie dust. That was actually Joker gas! Solidified! Unfortunately, due to security purposes, we can no longer actually handle the sign. The sign has already been handed off. That's going to now be
evidence for an entirely different case. That needs to come with me.
Exactly. That is going to the detective, because that has Joker gas solidified on it, not pixie dust. So that's
Your
even
Honor,
worse.
Your Honor, being as my my witness is now, I believe, on the way to the hospital, I would motion for a mistrial.
Your Honor, I think that's uncalled for.
You're going to have to prove to me otherwise, prosecution. Please proceed and prove as to why this shouldn't be a mistrial.
Well, as I understand that I know I'm not part of whatever's going on at the bench, but I will say as public opinion, we'll also need to explain to the public if you do commit them as guilty for the rumors that have been currently going around. Just letting you know.
Oh, no, I understand completely. I'm well aware of the possible public outcry that could come from this, but either way.
found in Tinkerbell's room this water gun filled with pixie dust infused water.
Your
Okay.
Honor, I would motion to shut down this line of questioning because the only way to know would be for someone to test it, and that did not go well last time.
I'd be willing to test this one, Your Honor.
Your Honor, I would motion for that to go in biohazard.
Actually, let's bring a death row inmate in, and we can test him on the death row inmate.
What?
You know what? It just so happens my witness from earlier is a death row inmate.
You know what? You have a point.
No. Oh no!
You guys want
Well,
this?
we already confirmed that the Pixies have taken over this government. It's not to say they wouldn't experiment on death row people.
You watch as the water from the water gun is poured into a cup handed to the witness.
Man, I've got nothing else for the paper today, but man, tomorrow's gonna be great. I'm about to eat.
This man's out like a fucking light.
Could you please repeat that again, prosecution?
I'm setting the scene. The water from the water gun is poured into a cup and handed to the witness. He then drinks said water, and within 10 seconds, he is home shoe out like a light.
Damn. Well, it's not like
Yep,
we can.
I can
Detective, could you
confirm.
please?
I can
That is in
confirm that
fact.
is in fact pixie dust mixed into water.
Okay, that is
Someone's
going
gonna need
to
to-
a very safe containment, but that is
Someone's
being
gonna need to
submitted
put
as proper
oxygen into
evidence.
his body.
Indeed.
Bit of a dose that they gave.
However,
that
the
drank.
sign is also being marked out of the evidence as obviously
he's
that is
turning blue.
a different case.
Oh god. Oh no.
Bring him to the doctor!
You did your job.
Ambulance! He's then carried out by the ambulance and the stretcher and everything.
But no, of course you're not going to be held responsible for what these court officials did to these people. No, like you're only being put on trial once.
I'm sorry, what was that defense?
Sorry, just speaking with my client. She's a little nervous about all of the murders and deaths that are happening in a trial involving her, Your Honor. I'm sure you understand.
They're being hospitalized. They're fine.
His face just turned purple.
He'll be fine.
To be fair, he's
It was
also a
black by the
death.
time we got to the. It was black by the time we got to the. By the time they got to the door.
And we are also talking about death row inmates. They were going to die anyhow. Defense, do you happen to have any other evidence? Because I know for a fact you have evidence pertaining to your case. No, the fuck they're not.
Your Honor, defense should simply only have to rest at this moment, as before the unfortunate state of my witness, it was confirmed through ballistics evidence and evidence just at the scene of the crime that the narrative that the prosecution has for my client is simply not how these people were injured. We don't have a crime scene involving bloody rocks. We have one involving a bullet lodged in a necklace and a dark room with a skylight. Furthermore, I do believe that in the interest of a mistrial, this is just something coming in from my people on the ground right now, it is probably worth noting that this was spotted above this tree that the prosecution keeps talking about, which seems like a chemical attack. And since my client is here, I don't think she's responsible.
Your Honor, pixie dust is gold.
Yes.
Then what's going on at that tree you were mentioning? Because that ain't pixie dust.
You're right, it's not. It would appear that the pirates are attacking Pixie Hollow again. Your Honor.
That is not related to this case. With that being said,
He's the one who brought it up.
the case is a matter of fact that they are being framed, and we have to file a different case,
The point.
and
the
we
point
have
of
to
this
start
evidence.
all over again.
The point of this evidence, to clarify, is it is a very chaotic situation over there, and the chaos seems to only be getting worse in the absence of my client. She has nothing to do with any clearly has nothing to do with any nefarious deeds, let alone the attempted murder of that poor girl.
Objection!
All right.
Your Honor, we are not trying her for crimes that... We are trying her for crimes that occurred in Neverland, but they have occurred to citizens of our world. Or your world. I'm from Neverland. Why did I say that?
Overruled. With that being said, canonically, this is a fucked case in general that is so chaotic. Frankly, with new testimony, new evidence, and everything else coming out, we unfortunately must take a pause for this case. So what is going to happen here is I will be going ahead and putting this case on a pause. I know I'm going to be pressing not guilty on this, but effectively, Miss Tinkerbell will be put back into jail just for holding as the police do further investigating on the case to find out A, whether or not Miss Tinkerbell is guilty or not, and B, to see if we can find the proper perpetrator. With that being said, it would be a mockery of justice for us to create a rushed verdict when we don't even have all the facts.
I agree, Your Honor.
With that being said, I'll be putting this trial on pause, and it will continue when we have further information.
Next time, you tell me the whole
So-
goddamn case before the trial starts.
Canonically, it's just a pause.
They threw a massive party. New haircut and a llama in their living room with absolutely no explanation.
I put my note in general, by the way.
I'm
Also,
taking a look.
damn,
Hi,
stoic
baby
and
fuck.
based.
I baby fucked. Update. Back to fuck. Change of plans. I'm winning. I got this in the back. Let's go. I lost. Dang damn it. Hold on. I'm taking that as a win. All right. I'm switching to be the
The
journalist.
lobby, like leaving. Oh no, here we go. I just wait. There we go.
Yep.
Okay, you
where
know
is
what?
Czar of the car? Czar of the car, do you need an invite? Hold up, I have him muted in Discord, so hold up.
I can
Czar
hear
of
him
the
talking.
car. Oh, I have him muted in Discord. Czar of
Oh,
the
I'm
car, do
deafened
you
to
need
mute
an
Discord.
invite? Okay.
God
Dear
damn,
God.
I'm deafened and I heard him.
Hold on. Hold on. No, I had you muted for the sake of.
In Discord, my bad.
All right, you're in there. Now mute yourself in Discord, or I will have to mute you.
Yeah, I got it.
All right.
All right, who's who right now? Ion is the judge. Oh, well. I'm defense again, I guess.
Okay. Fox, you sure you don't want to be defense or?
I mean,
Just
I've
gotta
already
make
been
sure
bailiff.
everyone
I
has
mean,
some
I've already
fresh-
been bailiff. I just was journalist and judge.
I mean, I could be prosecutor and you could be defense because I was just defense.
Oh, fair.
Yeah.
I honestly, it's not that right. There we go.
It's like,
Yep.
wait.
You have to unready, and then.
Then
yep,
again, this does
yep.
mean that I have to think of a suspect in crime.
Yes.
Oh God.
Would you like to
Yes, you do.
test that Czar car? I have an idea.
Oh,
Run the
no.
idea by me.
I
Send me a
don't have
DM.
an idea. Hold on. I need to find the DM button. There's the DM button.
I was wondering why we weren't just going in the circle of like, because I just went, I went bailiff and journalist, then I was gonna go prosecutor, then judge, then defense.
We have
I'm
not been
just-
going in a circle like that, dog. We've just been picking roles that weren't one that we've done yet.
I
Yeah,
guess it
we've
just
just
worked
been
out like
kind of
that for me.
shuffling, folks.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just kind of been shuffling, folks.
That's how you accidentally end up with having to play the same role multiple times.
Wait, hang on. I'm gonna send you a DM real quick, Ion.
Okay. I had an idea that I lost it.
By the way, Vados, I know you can still hear me. Have you watched some of the videos I've sent you? I said, have you seen the videos I've sent you on TikTok? I would double check.
What time is it? Hey, can somebody tell me the time?
It is 9:49
9:49
p.m.
Okay.
Hang on.
Give me like 2 seconds. I'll be right back.
What do you think, Ion? Why is he choosing that as the picture?
Because all the other ones show it as just a purple guy. Is there something wrong with that one? Did I pick a weird one?
No, it's fine.
Oh, yeah, I found a better one. I think.
Also, wouldn't it be better if it's just the face?
True. I don't know if I can find just the face, though. Specifically just the face that looks like an actual face. Oh, wait, I found just the face.
Perfect,
Making a
perfect.
weird face, but I found just the face. But
To be fair, he's always making a weird face in all the times that
show
we
her
have
up,
a face.
but yeah.
No, that is a weird face. What the fuck?
I said weird face.
Why does he look like that? And I don't suppose it'll be as simple as just copy image, will it?
No, you have to
I have to
save
like
the
save it
image.
and then okay. Hang on.
I am ready.
Nice.
All right.
Alright, let
I
me
am
save the image then
already
real quick.
ready. Hold up, Vados. I just something I just found on my page, fresh off the presses.
Who are we waiting on?
I am setting up the thing.
Ah.
Alright, hang on. Perfect.
Also, Czar, you haven't readied up yet.
Hang on. I'm doing a thing. All right, just in case, I'm just gonna. There we go. All right, I am ready, and it shouldn't be too much of an issue.
Start game.
Oh, okay. What? Who? Okay. So, what did you do? Oh, you. Okay, so they just gave me this case pro bono guy. Like, what do you want? I know you want to get out of here. But what did you do? I mean, now what did you do? What are they saying you did? Hey, what? Okay, but like you didn't actually do it, right? I mean, I know that's what you're supposed to say, but like, actually?
Defense, is everything okay over there?
Yeah, no, just talking to my client. I was kind of given this last minute. It was supposed to be a pro bono case for my superior, but he got into a car accident and somebody got out and him in the chest 4 times. So I had to kind of get here, and I'm just kind of doing some talk and kind of figuring everything out because I didn't really get any of the details until I got here.
Ah, okay. Also, real quick, it's been pointed out to me that VoiceMod decided to hijack my Streamlabs. Is this better?
Yeah. You're a lot less staticky for me.
Oh my gosh. Cannot believe VoiceMod hijacked. Okay. I have beef with VoiceMod now.
Oh!
Why is my brother here?
You what?
Damn!
All right, let's see what we have to work with here.
No.
This is going to be one hell of a case.
You know what?
The public are gonna love this.
Okay.
They said you what?
Kidnapping, murder, necromancy, embezzlement, and tax evasion. Honestly, that all seems like something he'd do. Prosecution.
Don't give me that smirk.
Wait, hold up. Wait, I may not be a lawyer right now, but is it weird that the judge and the defendant are related to each other? Like, isn't that like a...
It's fine.
Yes, this seems like mistrial material, but I mean, if the judge isn't gonna call it,
It's fine. It's perfectly fine.
We'll keep that up. We'll keep that up our sleeve, and if everything's going really bad, don't worry.
Defense. I've been estranged from my brother for the past 5 years. He cut off
Not
the
a
entire family.
Not a problem, Judge.
Okay.
Meanwhile, in the defense's head, like, definitely retrial territory.
all right. Is it time for me to begin my prosecution, Your Honor?
Yes.
Excellent. Now, I'm sure we're all aware of the controversial company of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza.
Yes.
William Afton here, under some aliases as Dave, security guard? I'll put that away for later. Is the known co-founder of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. And as we know, as he got caught up in a scandal a few years ago, The disappearances, commonly known as the missing children's incident, happened under his watch.
Objection. Just because he was part of he owned the establishment does not mean that he was anywhere in the establishment when it happened. He could not be held liable, and he was not held liable when the incident happened.
I am aware of this. I am simply setting the stage to demonstrate that he was in fact in the area. This establishes means and opportunity. Anything else? No? Well then. Observe. For one of the claims, we have a bank account full of money that he was not being paid by the company, at least on paper. Care to explain where this incredible amount of money comes from? Because the paper trail leads to embezzlement.
That's ridiculous. It has nothing to do with embezzlement, and it has everything to do with... Your Honor, may I please have the stand?
Prosecution. Oh. Who? Did you? Was that mine or his?
That was his. I hit the wrong button.
Go ahead.
You wish for evidence as to why my client has so much money. I present the old stamp. My client has countless collections like this and can easily liquidate any of them at any time for the vast amount of money that he has. The reason that it looks like it's embezzlement is because of the fact that it's all private sale. All of these are collectors and investors.
Objection. Your Honor, is the defense to claim that an explanation as to why his client has more money than he logically should given his profession and what he should have been paid on paper is that he has incredibly expensive collector's items in his possession as well?
Yes!
Okay,
I trust I do not need to explain what is wrong with this reasoning.
You do not know. That does not make any sense, because if you were to have expensive collector's items...
These are family heirlooms. These are family heirlooms passed down to him.
Okay, but he still owns them, so clearly he did not liquidate them.
Yeah, he didn't sell them.
To put them in evidence.
He didn't sell them.
No, this is one of the few. This is one of the few remainders that he has. The rest of his collection is gone.
Also, that's not a family heirloom, because I would have gotten some as well. And I never did.
You were estranged? I don't know the story between you both.
He estranged himself from the rest of the family.
Yes, you were estranged with him. I don't know I don't know the story. This is all I have.
If they came from our parents, I would have gotten them as well.
Oh, you didn't.
Oh, we are so in over our head. I was not ready for fucking family mediation to be part of this.
This isn't family mediation. This is me pointing out a point. They are not family heirlooms. He got them from elsewhere.
Also, if you want some understanding, they had some serious salary cuts. Even for himself, he barely had enough money left to live. This money wasn't his. It was for his company, which was going under.
It's in his bank account.
Yeah,
Not
the
his
money.
Personal.
No, that's his personal bank account.
A bank account full of money. This does not say it's his personal account.
Your Honor, this bank account was related to the charge of embezzlement. It's his bank account.
It does not have his name on it.
Okay, let's see. Would someone like to call their witness?
Hang on, let me just double check what my witness is.
What? This is a dog, Your Honor.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Why is your witness a dog?
I don't know.
Also, can I just briefly... I just realized how far behind my YouTube stream is. Oh!
Oh, here comes some news.
Found with missing child during incident.
What do you have to say about that, defense?
He was found with the child. He found the child.
I don't know.
Your Honor,
that
Your
was
Honor,
a
this
pretty
child has been
clear
confirmed
photo.
dead for over 15 years.
William Afton found with. No. William. I'm
Oh,
not helping
Look,
you with
there
this.
was a GPS. He was following a GPS, and it led him to nowhere. And he found the body, and then he was found because he was lost.
I don't know about you,
Okay.
but that photo shows
The
a
picture
pretty
looks like it
alive
was
child
inside
in his
the
arms.
Yeah.
establishment.
I'm switching over to the prosecutor.
Your Honor, the evidence that the defense is I don't need to submit more evidence. He followed the GPS that led to the child? Why did he have access to that GPS signal?
That is a
Almost
good
as if
question.
the child
He
escaped
found
and
it.
ran? Found
He found
it?
the GPS. Everything you're saying is circumstantial at best.
He owns the establishment. And was and
Co-owns.
Only
was in
partially
possession of
owned, and he
GPS
was
that
never
led
near
to the
the
corpse.
situation during.
He
And he
co-owns.
was never near the situation when. First, it was co-owned, and second of all, near the establishment when the alleged murders happened. He was never found guilty, and we never found a motive. My client cannot be held to any standard of these other trials when none of them led to him, and everything pointed to his own innocence.
You just submitted evidence that he had access to a GPS tracker of one of the children. Why did the child have a GPS tracker in them?
It was actually an order that was never delivered. It wasn't that the GPS was on the kid, is that the kid had a package. I could submit the evidence right here, but it's not. I don't have the stand.
Please, I would like to see this evidence. Please give him the stand.
It was an order that was never delivered. The kid
An
had the
order-
package on him. As a good owner, he would try to track down the package, and he found the child. They got lost because he was going in circles.
Wait.
Defense.
These children, these were small children lost at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. They were not working for any package delivery system. I would motion for this to be stricken from the record. That doesn't make any sense.
What do you
He
have to
tried
say
to-
to that
they-
defense?
I don't know. Maybe the killer who actually was doing it was trying to set them up. All Afton was trying to do was trying to find the old package that got lost in transit for Freddy Fazbear. Found the child, and then was found with the child.
Okay.
All of this is circumstantial.
I'm striking this from evidence.
The child was 9 years old!
You have the stand. Prosecutor.
Thank you very much. Let me just go ahead and look through this. And
God,
searching
this
through
is
the
my-
evidence.
Tell me everything before we get into this.
We also have, I'm just going to submit this in here. We have multiple instances of damage to the, oh
Oh,
heavens.
more breaking news. Oh. Okay,
is this
Henry
dated?
Emily stepped down. Okay, I guess he
That
does
was
own
dated
the whole
right
company.
That was right before the That was right before the incident. It only became completely official, but it was announced that the motions were already being made, and Henry stepped away from the company before the incident.
Your Honor, I would like to motion just attached evidence to this to this official paper here.
You
That,
did
yes. William Afton was fully in charge of the establishment when the incident occurred, and once again had access to a GPS tracker with the child's location, and the child is dead.
Your Honor, I call for a mistrial due to the fact that you are related to my client.
Hold on. Sorry, I was writing down my notes. What's happening?
I call a mistrial due to the fact that you are related to my client.
Hold on. I just need to.
You must.
I am
Okay,
against
what were you
this.
saying, prosecution?
I would like
demand
to
you
motion
recuse yourself.
to attach to just attach into evidence the paper that was just
Yes, that's already in evidence. Don't worry.
was indeed in Freddy Fazbear's Pizza during the time of the incident, given Henry Emily's resignation and
Yes.
leaving Afton as the CEO. And I, on the other side, I see the defense calling for a mistrial. Just in evidence against that, I think we can wrap this all up here and now. As I would like to, for submitting my evidence, I would like to call William Afton to the stand.
That's acceptable. You may do so.
I plead the fifth.
Permission to
what?
treat the witness as hostile,
Just-
Your Honor.
Unfortunately, no. I'm already being called a question about this as it is. I'm putting the okay.
Understandable.
Outside of canon, I'm putting the dog up. We're just gonna pretend it's William. Oh,
The dog is, yeah, no, throw bro a bone. Like, why did he get a dog?
After
Guilty of arson
incident.
or something is
After incident.
That's the wrong
I can't
person.
say
Please
the
hold.
full thing.
Bruh.
there we go.
There we go.
Oh, the
purple dog.
defense has the dog. You have the nosy neighbor.
Yeah, well, mine's the janitor, right?
No, it's nosy neighbor.
Yeah.
Oh, nosy
No,
janitor.
it's
My
nosy
bad.
janitor.
Yeah, I after the incident, Henry was found guilty of arson of Fred Bears.
Poor
Right
guy.
after the incident.
Poor guy.
I'd like to state on the
I'm
record
gonna
that
I'm
this is
gonna pull a
unrelated to
lawyer
the
of Diddy and say
incident.
I can no longer represent you.
No, that's
Your Honor,
not
my
William. William wasn't the one which did the arson. It was Henry.
Hang on, wait. Before that goes through, I would just like to, when speaking to Mr. Afton here, I would like to submit into evidence leaked DMs from around 15 years ago. William
Wait.
Afton, are these leaked DMs including you saying, "Hell yes, I just killed another 15 children, about to bring them down to the basement to figure out the secrets of life and death"? Lol.
Wait, hold up. I may not be any bit of a law expert now. I don't even have like a bar certification. Last I checked, did this all happen in the 1980s? Wasn't DMs not a thing?
It's text.
This is
It's the same thing
Yeah.
as text.
They were text.
Yeah. text messages weren't a thing.
I mean, it says
At
years
that
ago.
time.
I don't look, man. Look, man. It was in my
How
evidence
can-
binder. I didn't find this.
And we're going back to the Afton
Forged
Sonico
evidence.
fucking thing.
Forged evidence. Forged
We're going
evidence.
back. We're
Forged
going back
evidence.
to the fucking.
I demand
Oh,
that to be
spring
struck
trap.
from evidence.
We're bringing back the spring
Clearly
trap.
forged.
Fucking. How do you know about the ring? Like,
This is not forged, but it was found in his client's phone records.
what was it dated? What was it dated? Because text messages were not invented on phones back during the 1980s. In fact, hold on.
Well, if you
Thank
would
you, public.
notice that this was not the first instance of murder, these text messages are about another 15 children. Keywords being another. We are unsure when this would have occurred.
Text
related to
messages
the
were
original
invented in
missing children's incident.
1993. Text
Yes.
messages were released out in 1993,
Well
far past these incidents,
well
and after
after-
Afton was found
Well after
missing
the
until now.
original missing children's incident, I might add. The original incident involved 5 children. This apparently involves 15. And he's been missing up now. Helpfully pointed out. This
Yeah,
I
he's
believe it's
been mi-
obvious that this is what Afton has been up to.
In prison.
He's a murderer.
William, what do
He's
you have to say
admitting
about this?
In prison.
What do you have to say for yourself, William?
What is a text message? What is a DM?
William, we used to text when they first came out. Before you cut yourself off to learn necromancy, apparently.
I got crushed by a machine. I barely know anything.
Wait, does that mean he's been missing in the fucking hospital if he was crushed by a machine? He was missing in the hospital. Do we have medical records?
Hang on, I'm checking my information for medical records. I'm not seeing any.
Does the defense have medical records?
Yes, I do, and it was a very suspicious bill because the hospital rounded the bill way too cleanly. They were clearly overcharging my client.
Wow, that is actual medical
For the
records
life-saving.
showing.
This was nearly extortion because my client needed life care.
How much did you say this bill was for?
Way too much.
No,
Nearly
the
into the
amount, the
millions.
number amount.
984,000.
Okay.
That sounds about
Exactly.
right for
Somehow.
America.
William, what procedures were done?
I had bones put back into place and I was stitched up.
Did they put them back into place, or did they replace them with metal bones?
For the most part, the medical record said that they left what they could and just pieced it all together with rods.
So that would be the cost of time, labor, his stay, because they sure as hell wouldn't let him go home.
Objection, Your
And
Honor.
materials.
If the whole point of this evidence is that the bill is suspicious and too perfectly rounded to be legitimate, I'm calling for falsified evidence. I don't think he was in the hospital. The police were searching for him for far too long. The record would have shown where he was.
Actually,
hold
I
up. I was gonna
have
say
something
does
for-
the- Yeah, because does the bill? Because I know sometimes some companies and even government officials, they use microprinting and other forms of anti-counterfeit to show it. So does the bill actually have anti-counterfeit measures in,
Let me
in it?
see. Hold on.
This was clearly paid here by William Afton.
Why are you folding the paper?
Hold,
More evidence of embezzlement, might I add.
hold
How
on.
would he have been able to pay that?
Hold on.
Once again, we liquidated from his business.
I'm not seeing anything. Defense. Actually, no. Third party journalist. If you'd like to take a look at that.
Oh yeah,
There
absolutely.
it
Let me
goes.
just
That absolutely landed in the right spot.
yeah, let me just hold on. Oh wait. Huh, this is interesting. I don't usually see this in most medical documents, but it looks like this hospital actually, y'all know about the fact that sometimes dollars have like stray strands of fabric inside of them with different colors?
Yes.
Yeah, this bill actually has some of that.
The bill itself?
Yeah, like the actual paper itself. Like I'm serious. Like, take a look. Like,
Hang on.
like there's some actually built into the paper, like red, like
Clearly
red
to
and blue,
verify
like, strands.
verify the validity of such a document.
They wouldn't
Like-
use that kind of paper for a bill. Someone tore apart foreign currency and turned it into a bill.
There also seems to be a Dr. Pepper stain on here. What is happening? Hang on, you
Hand
take a
that
look
back.
at this. What does it look like to you?
Oh my god. I
Well, I mean, it's normal for that.
As we said, it was
hospital
too rounded
because-
out to be legit.
And the
Okay,
problem
then it's
is
falsified
also-
evidence.
Hold on.
Yeah,
hold on.
it-
I would
It's
like this
also
stricken from
weird.
the record.
Regardless, it
Hold
has
on.
no.
It's also weirdly common for that hospital. Here's like my medical bills from that hospispecifically. specifically.
Okay.
Let me just.
Regardless,
See, this was nothing that my client
What the
did.
fuck?
Yeah, that hospital, like, I don't.
regardless, it does not validate this case. It doesn't go towards this case. It doesn't do anything for this case. Therefore, it is simply just an added thing to look at. I am striking it from the court.
I actually argue otherwise, but fair enough. I'm not legal. I said I wasn't a legal expert.
May I have the stand back, Your Honor?
Yes, you may. Give me one moment to cycle through all my buttons. I have too many buttons.
Cross-examination of Mr. William Afton may begin soon. On account of, I would just like to review evidence with both the judge and the jury. We have a bank account filled with money. We have self-admitted evidence of the defendant paying an incredible amount of money for a far too high medical bill. We have leaked DMs confessing to at least a similar crime. And we have salary
makes sense.
all over the paperwork for the business itself, which once again shows that there would not have been the money for this bank account full of money. We at least have this man on embezzlement. This man was not running a legitimate operation.
This is going to be a very spicy paper here just about this court system so far. This is going to be a very spicy
No further
paper
questions
tomorrow.
from the prosecution.
Y'all are going to have fun with the PR.
Unfortunately. Alright. Go back to your table.
I have no more
Prosecution.
evidence to submit.
Alright,
Oh, very
prosecution,
Yeah,
would you like
because
to
you
call a
struck
witness?
off. You struck off all of the evidence he submitted,
No, I've only
including
struck
me
off
showing
two.
that that's a normal. Yeah, the rest he can't submit anymore. Also, I've shown this is standard medical bills for this hospital. It's not the fact
Okay.
that
The point of striking that wasn't the fact that the medical bill is standard. The point of striking it is that we can't verify we can't verify that he was there the entire time. It appears that he wasn't due to the fact that the police didn't find him there in the first place.
Wait, does the defense have anything to say about that? Hold on.
We do, but unfortunately, we have no more evidence to submit.
Damn. Bro played all 5 cards already. In that case, I would like to call my witness to the stand. All right, now nosy janitor here. What would you say your experience has been with Mr. William Afton as your boss at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza?
Do not fart in the courtroom, please.
Damn. Dear God. All right, yeah.
I need them to supply me with a bailiff.
Damn! Your Honor! I would like to submit into evidence those lewd hand gestures that the defense was doing.
I'm handling it. Hold on.
Your Honor, motion for an immediate guilty verdict.
Okay.
There we go.
I was
With that, I saw that.
sleeping. Fuck you! I was
saw
sleeping.
that.
Prosecution,
see
please
this shit.
continue while the defense and...
Of course. Mr. Janitor, Mr. Dave, was it? Wait, that's...
Hold on.
thought-
One of the jury is saying that he is innocent. Their
It's
name's
not unanimous.
Ashley Orion. Let me... Okay, with the we have embezzlement. We have a leaked text message saying that from him saying that he killed 15 kids.
Which
That was
also
about,
is absolutely crazy because during this time, this was in the 60s, dog, like 60s to 80s.
60s?
Yeah.
Wasn't the original incident like after
Oh wait, no,
1980?
it might have been.
Wait, what the
Oh
fuck?
wait, 80s. Yeah, no, it was in the 80s. But still, it's like it's in the 80s.
Okay, we've cut salaries to employees, leading to the bank account full of money, and we have a GPS leading to a kid.
As the called witness, is it my turn to talk now?
Yes, you may talk.
Working with Mr. Afton was lovely at first, but then he started dressing up as a security guard and pretending to be me. I wasn't able to catch it too many times, but I started noticing it specifically on the night shift. He took my name, Dave, and just started saying weird stuff with my identity. And then one night I went to confront him, and I'm not entirely sure.
I was sleeping.
I saw him flip a switch on one of the animatronic suits and just, oh god, there was so much blood. I don't know what was in the suit, but it just started gushing what looked and smelled like blood after he flipped a switch, and it was so terrible. I thought maybe I had simply had too much to drink that night, but I asked him in the morning and he just fired me.
Okay, defense. What do you have to say about this?
The defense has nothing, Your Honor.
Oh shit.
All right,
Prosecutor would like to recommend life without parole.
that's exactly what he's getting. Dude,
I would like to recommend a specific death penalty. Don't worry about it.
You know what? I agree with the media. Prosecution would like to recommend the death penalty.
honestly, I can't disagree. I'm telling mom and dad about this, by the way, William. Go to jail,
I'm going
bud.
to have so much fun with your blood. Anyhow,
What the fuck? Shouted, "I'm untouchable" right before taking a yogurt
this
cup to
again.
the face, thrown by a furious old lady again. The spark.
What is with these
Oh,
old
yeah,
ladies?
Oh, there it is. Look, the old. There
Oh,
wasn't even
there-
an old. Well,
there
I guess
goes
the janitor old lady. I don't know.
You know what?
I'll be defense this time. Oh boy, this is. Wait. Okay.
Am I gonna be prosecutor again? Why do y'all keep setting it up to where I have to choose the same role?
I don't know.
Do you mind
Bro,
being prosecutor?
You get to pick the criminal in crime.
I mean, yes.
Oh god, am I
It's
gonna be
just
judge?
the second
Perfect.
time it's happened where I'm the one switching.
It's like- Actually, wait. Before we start, I'm gonna be right back.
Same. I'm wondering if there's anything else. Oh wait, I still got Oreos.
Eh. This has been very goofy. Okay, I feel the need to my stream to YouTube is still on the Tinkerbell trial. Why it's still on the Tinkerbell trial, I don't know, but it is. Yeah, actually, the YouTube stream is super behind, and I do not know why, but it is.
No.
Welcome.
Hello.
Hello.
I've made it so that
I've got
hopefully-
about 1 or 2 more of these. I mean,
I only got like one more left in me, I'm gonna be honest. I think I'm gonna be done after this one.
oh, if this is the last one we're doing, I'd like to be judge instead of prosecutor.
All right.
Well, I mean, I'll have
Well.
to as Zara gets back. Oh, fucking Ion's saying that this is our last. I was wondering if I could be judge since our last run.
Do you not want to be the prosecutor?
Not that I don't want to be, but I was wanting to do judge specifically whenever we started.
Fair enough. Yeah, I'm down.
Cool.
Who's gonna be who then?
So Zar doesn't want to do prosecutor. Tyson want row. Is anybody else willing to do prosecutor?
Solus, have you had an opportunity to be No, you did prosecutor first, that's right.
Yeah.
Do you want to do prosecutor again? Because I want to do journalist. It's fun.
I'm good. I'm good.
All right. I'll do prosecutor. I'm first judge next time then.
Okay.
All right.
Sounds fair to me.
Do you have an idea for who you want the guy to be?
Oh, this is gonna be perfect. No, Zara's gonna love this. Probably gonna love it too.
Alright, feel much better. I was heating up. I literally just cooled down a fucking paper towel in the freezer, and then it was just like, oh, it's beautiful. Alright, where's everyone at?
I'm here.
Ion.
I exist. Hello.
Nash is Fox the prosecutor. Actually, wait, let me see what let me adjust my outfit to be the judge, actually. judge outfit's always the same. Never mind then. You know what? Actually, this can work. I can work with this. Nice.
My YouTube stream is just now getting to the William Afton case. This is so.
It's so delayed.
It is
Also,
so delayed. I have no
Czar,
idea why.
art thou readiest?
Oh my god, yeah, my Twitch. Oh yeah, I'm about ready. I'm just making my character. Nice. Or maybe. Yeah, that's better actually. Oh, Fox, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I accidentally went over to the jurors.
I was waiting on Fox to get back because he was quiet. That's what I was waiting on.
Oh. Why is it not going?
Everyone's ready. Is everyone?
I'm ready.
Is there a host who needs to start it?
Solus?
There
There it goes!
Oh, there it is.
now, someone readied up.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, this is even more perfect! I don't think you were planning this, were you, Czar?
I was not planning this at all. What this I could not have asked for anything better. Ah. My goodness.
Oh my gosh.
Derby hearties.
Well, part of the captain's duties have to deal with the legal proceedings on the ship.
Indubitably.
Sure isn't easy having your word be law.
I don't know how I got on this ship. I'm just here.
Ah, it's all right. You're here to make us look good in the eyes of the masses. Maybe they'll stop shooting us out of the fucking water. Why is she drawing on nothing? You seeing this?
I'm seeing this, Captain.
What?
Captain, I'm your best mate. Of course I'm good.
What happened?
I just realized this is going to be a legal battle between you as the captain, me best mate, and also your quartermaster.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
So confused.
he
Who was
selected
drawing
quite the
something? I
members.
was writing down a note.
That would be you.
I was writing a note down.
Yes.
From my perspective, you were writing on the air, not in the notebook.
Oh.
Now, Captain, I will say I am very glad you're doing this in the evening. You know what happens when it's during the day. It's why I don't go out during the day.
Very dangerous, of course.
Yeah, my skin burns and just.
Door?
So I'm Davy Jones and you're just a fucking vampire I invited on the ship?
Yep!
Just random vampire. Oh. Danger. Assault of general sanity. Oh yes, I've seen this one in and out of my courtroom a lot.
I recognize this one. It's going to be an interesting way of getting him out of this one, but it will be done. I have a job to do, and I will do it. Now,
Well, prosecution, state your case.
Ladies and gentlemen of the court and of the jury, I thank you for your time today. So, to begin this, I would like to say that I think this will be a very open and shut case, as it is quite clear that the defendant here is mentally and physically unstable and a general safety hazard when it comes to public safety. Whenever we're speaking about this, let us bring into order the katana that the defendant has, that was found in their home under their rock they live under. Now, why would a starfish of all people need a katana, especially one that has proven to not be able to maintain the standard home setting of the society around him?
May we
objection, Your Honor.
proceed?
The problem with this is that while, yes, the client may have a track record of stupid decisions, and they may also have a katana, I will say they got this katana fair and square from a treasure map they were given before that I would like to submit into the court.
Proceed.
Is this...
As you can see, this treasure map leads to all the way over in Japan, which is quite far from Bikini Bottom, but still close enough to where the client has been. And so, in that chest, included not only the katana, but also it can include many other things, including granted, a soken, but a deed for the katana. So it would not be illegal.
Let me just go ahead and, let's see. This is the store layout of Shell City.
Is it?
That's what it looks like to me.
Let's see.
Oh, clearly.
No, you're looking at the wrong document, Captain. This would be the right document.
All right, let me see here. Let me see.
Your Honor, clearly he was planning some sort of siege on such a notoriously dangerous area.
Wait a minute. This just shows the beach around Shell City.
The gift shop. This is a gift shop.
What the
What
hell?
was your client doing in a gift? What was your client doing above water?
First off, I would like to say he is normally found next to SpongeBob, in which, while Patrick would be one to bring up these ideas, they are often facilitated by SpongeBob. And SpongeBob has not done a good job of being a good friend and being of a good influence.
Oh, hang on.
Your Honor, as you can see, it was not my client that actually had the katana. It seems that treasure chest I
I'm
was showing...
striking the katana from the record.
In fact,
Enough
it
said.
shows that treasure chest seemed to have been connected to Shell City, not with the katana itself.
I was
But
going to... Hang on, let me... Hang on, can someone remind me what the charges against this man are?
Yes, it was terroristic acts of stupidity,
Here we
public
go.
endangerment, and assault of general sanity. Again, I say this as a part of my case. My client Mr. Patrick Star would normally actually be a well-sane man who often goes to work, even does overtime, and goes well to support not only himself but his friend. However, oftentimes it is seen that only when he is with his friend SpongeBob does he do the acts of stupidity. Very rarely he will do that himself. Not only
I
that,
see.
he has also claimed that the inner machinations of his mind are an enigma, and it would be an affront to justice to prosecute somebody for their thoughts alone.
Objection.
Not what he was.
We are here
Go
to
ahead.
say we are making strong accusations against one such SpongeBob SquarePants, and I would actually like to call them to the stand if possible.
Oh,
All right,
proceed.
How?
The Czar would do it.
Oh,
Well, I
Sorry.
believe. Hang on. How
You
do I?
you would scroll. You would use the hammer and scroll over to the witness thing, and then
Call the witness to the stand. Oh, okay. Perfect.
whack.
Mr. SpongeBob, you are a well and dear friend of the defendant, correct?
Someone.
Oh, yes! Of course! He's my best buddy! Oh, yeah.
And of course, as your best buddy, you would trust him with anything, correct?
Well, unless he's on his job and doing overtime, whatever that
Especially
may be.
like a deep, dark secret, maybe something quite comfortable.
Oh no.
He wouldn't want to fall into someone else's hands.
Look, buddy. The only person I do that for is Mr. Krabs.
Right, I understand, but maybe a certain picture at a certain Christmas party. May I
My
present to the case
God.
of Patrick Star being somebody who is untrustworthy of somebody, even to their closest friend, as this picture has been swarming within this box that was hidden
Objection!
within this briefcase.
So that's what was in the box. Hang on.
It was
Objection!
hidden behind this string that held a secret compartment.
A secret compartment of the secret box using a secret string. Defense, do you have anything to say?
yes, actually, I would have something to say. Not because within there. Oh, I thought this was actually part of my evidence, but I know what I can suffice for it. Is the cable in the box, in which actually shows, when pulled, shows a friendship ring that shows the two together. Best friends forever. Now,
This
Well,
this
yes.
cable is cut.
yes, because of the fact that due to the incident, the cable was at some point snapped.
Well, if the-
Objection.
if the-
That was
hang on.
that was so that in case SpongeBob was to pull one side of the cable, it wouldn't reveal the secret that the other part of the cable was holding.
Hang on. This is this sure is a conundrum. So
Your Honor!
the prosecution argues.
Captain.
Oh.
Oh.
Inducing that.
Your Honor, I would like to believe, with that bit of evidence there, my client has been innocent because other than his escapades with SpongeBob, he is a very well and very well. He is a very good and upstanding citizen. And in fact, I have someone who could serve as a witness for this. That being
I see, but right
SpongeBob
there.
Snaps,
Hang
Sandy
on.
Cheeks.
Hang on. Would you like to take this as you forfeiting your cross-examination on the witness?
I have already rested my case with the witness. The witness was simply doing this because of the fact that he wanted to know what was
SpongeBob,
going
get
on.
out of my
and
sight.
and it eventually was just about the two being closest friends. Eventually, my client did show SpongeBob what it was. He was distraught about it, but he did in fact show that it was for two friendship rings. Now,
A mere
I would like to
I
bring...
say it's a mere distraction to hide from the destroying truth of that picture that he held, and then distribute it.
Your Honor,
I
I
am going to-
object out of pure suspicion.
One thing is certain. We have an embarrassing picture of SpongeBob from the Christmas party in this suitcase. It is very damning if Patrick was ever in possession of this. But given circumstances, I will not immediately rule as guilty. You said you had a witness.
Indeed, that would be SpongeBob's spouse, Sandy Cheeks.
Sandy's looking a lot more masculine than last time I saw her.
It's during the heat. It's during the hibernation.
Ah, of course, of course.
We had to pull her out during winter. She is not.
Well,
very
what can I
nice.
do for you?
Defense?
Well, Sandy, would you describe Patrick other than when he's hanging out with SpongeBob? A well-adjusted man.
Well, he's a downright fool.
Fair, but
Terroristic acts
with
of
that being
stupidity.
said,
Let's see here.
because of the fact, even though he is a fool, I doubt he would have, I don't know, caused any mayhem that could have caused any damages outside of whenever he's with SpongeBob, in which we have already proven SpongeBob himself doesn't have Patrick's best interests at heart, because it wasn't Patrick with the sanity-inducing hat, it was SpongeBob and Plankton, not Patrick.
Well, I had actually hired Plankton in order to start that research. Since he had the spare metal lying around, I don't know how SpongeBob got roped into it. But that was actually normal. That was actually normal for the cause. The reason that it made headlines was because it was actually groundbreaking. It was groundbreaking because now we can actually study how insanity works with the general population.
Your Honor, I would like to go ahead and excuse this witness here because of the fact that clearly the witness is just as much a defendant and part of the case as the others. So I would like to recommend to put this witness away as actually instead a defendant and suspect in this total case.
Order in the course. I have this marked down in my notes here. I would like one SpongeBob, Sandy, and Plankton arrested for future trial.
Some serious evidence has been coming up here, and this, oh my god, this goes so much better. What have you gotten yourself into this time, Patrick?
Patrick, you can't have been doing this with your friend, were you? No?
Mr. Krabs caught taking case for black.
What in the goddamn?
Speaking of taking money, now that we are talking about one of the defendant's associates being Mr. Krabs, I would like to submit to evidence the fact that Patrick does. I would like to say that. Does everybody remember the attempted bank robbery in the tunnel that we found under there?
Hold
But
on,
we found no drill?
I feel the need to point out that Mr. Krabs was caught stealing the briefcase with the image of SpongeBob from the Christmas party to blackmail SpongeBob with the picture.
Let me see here.
But SpongeBob still came for it, so it didn't work.
Caught taking and
Meaning
So
Patrick
still-
didn't expose the
Your
secret.
Honor, I would-
So this
I would like
blackmail
to-
material, was used to do great harm to both SpongeBob
And Patrick, because the evidence still leads back to him after Mr. Krabs exposed it. My goodness!
Your Honor, I would like to say that while every bit of this incident has been dealing with the associates of Patrick Star. I still don't see any reason as to why any of the evidence should be pointed towards him himself, as he was more of a victim from this, as we have seen from the breaking news.
I can actually point that directly to Patrick Star here. Do we all remember what we thought was an attempted bank robbery, and because of that giant tunnel that we found that was digging under Bikini Bottom? Oh, I found the drill, and investigators found it in Patrick Starr's house.
Objection, Your Honor! It was actually found that Mr. Krabs was the one in which orchestrated the whole thing, and not only that, but it was shown that Mr. Krabs himself was found planting evidence and taking away evidence for blackmailing to Patrick Star, constantly making him seem like the victim, making him feel like he's the suspect instead of the victim, which he truly is. My client here has been a victim of his associates.
Prosecutor Fox, are you objecting to your opponent's objection?
I do, because it is easier.
As I was saying, Your Honor, as we have seen multiple times, especially in the news, it seems constantly his associates, my client's associates, have been constantly taking advantage of him, putting him in dire straits when it comes to this tomfoolery. And in fact, when it comes to find out, when it's been mostly done by his associates, and with him being framed as the cause. And in fact, I would like to support some evidence showing the situation. In fact, there's been multiple notices of suspicious noises under his bed, which could be pointed towards a tunnel connected to all of the suspects' houses under Patrick's house.
Under Patrick's house or under under Patrick's bed?
He said it under Patrick's house, under the defendant's house.
Yes, because they were dug out by the suspects.
Order! Regardless of who we are to believe dug the tunnel, if the tunnel starts under Patrick's house, under Patrick's rock, and then leads to the other locations where these robberies supposedly took place,
Not the robberies! I mentioned the suspects' houses. And by suspects, I mean Sandy Cheeks, SpongeBob SquarePants, Plankton, and also Eugene Krabs. The tunnels all lead to them, and all of this with my client saying under oath that he had no clue these tunnels were happening, which also explains why the drill was there in the first place.
Objection, Your Honor. If I may.
Wait, hang on. Proceed.
It is quite easy to point blame to every other person that may or may not be involved within this situation. However, maybe if we are all looking at the situation a little bit differently, while it is possible that all of these other people are involved, whether they are or not, it comes to the conclusion that maybe they were hired hiring a Mr. Patrick Star because of the fact that he was running into bad problems with money. He has a banknote here that is great for nostalgia, but is awful in value. The truth of the matter is he's suffering monetarily, and I have another bit of evidence as to why. The truth of the matter is Patrick Star has a gambling problem.
Oh.
And in order to sate that, he does crazier and crazier things in order for the people of the town to see what kind of person he is. They'll pay him just to get him to stop.
Your Honor, I would like to claim hearsay on this, and in fact, I actually have evidence that not only does Patrick Star not actually have any financial issues, and that these banknotes could be fraudulent, but also I have evidence to show that he's actually thriving with his overtime and his work.
Proceed.
And that would be some very expensive, very fragrant, very nice smelling soap that belonged to Patrick Star. No person that is under.
It's clearly used enough, and if it was anything of the sort, it should have been given as a gift.
With that being said,
is everyone going to ignore the fact that this
there
soap
is a
made out of
receipt
sand?
connected to it, actually. Here is the receipt.
Proceed.
With that being said, the soap, as you can smell yourself, is a very nice, wonderful, beautiful fragrance using very expensive notes that most people which do not have money wouldn't even dream of being able to obtain. And yet it looks as though Patrick doesn't actually have a gambling addiction. He has an addiction to fragrances, because this was found alongside his entire cabinet filled with different colognes and fragrances from designer brands.
Prosecution, do you have anything to say?
Well,
Hang on.
clearly he's
beforehand. Representative of the media, of the press, do you have something to add?
I would like to note that sand is commonly used as an exfoliant sometimes. Especially in the case of underwater use, because they can't use sugar, which is the typically used
You know,
option.
she has a point. I will let the soap slide. But prosecution.
having a simple expensive bar of soap does nothing. I've shown banknotes of what the client's account your client's account looks like. This bar of soap simply could have been given as a gift. We know that several of his so-called friends have genuine and serious.
The receipt connected to the soap. Yes, I did it in public. I quite literally
didn't hear that part.
And folded on. Yes, I folded it as a paper airplane and sent it straight to the honor. So the captain should have already seen it and should be able to see that it was indeed a valid receipt connected to.
So
as you
if
can
we see this
in
soap,
that banknote connected to the debit card of the client.
So we do have a soap that he spent his money on, but clearly he does not it has not been used enough, as this evidence suggests. So what I would have to say for that is it's an investment. He can launder his money later on. He invests it into items and then gambles the rest away. Whenever he doesn't have money, he has it all. That way he can go and borrow it from his friends. Or people that are hiring him to stop his insane acts.
Objection. If this
it's a form of exploitation,
he
Your
would
Honor.
not be a fool and be of stupidity like you claim. A person doing money laundering and any of the sort of any financial crime would have to have at least a bit of intelligence connected.
Order! I find myself in agreement with the defense here. If there is validity to this claim, which sounds like hearsay, then we would have to drop the charges on terroristic acts of stupidity. This shows hypercompetence on the defendant's part.
The prosecution is willing to drop the terroristic acts of stupidity in lieu of the other public endangerment and the assault of general sanity, due to the fact that the aforementioned names of people have indeed paid Mr. Starr in order to not act the way he is, to the point of even Miss Sandy Cheeks has been quoted asking Patrick Starr if he has somewhere else to be stupid, to which Patrick Starr responded, "Not until 4."
Your objection, Your Honor. That also shows that while yes, he is marked as being stupid, seems like is instead, it is actually a part of his actual standard job, because no person would actively be stupid up until a particular time, unless they were being paid quite literally to be stupid by the town of Bikini Bottom themselves. And
Do we have any
Objection.
evidence to support
Objection.
this betrayal?
Even when he was hired. Objection. Even when he was hired to do an actual job and not perform stupidly, he performed it abysmally. He swept upside down. He could barely open a jar without several minutes of direction from a manager. He could not do it.
And
wasting
yet,
company time and
despite
value.
Despite this, as you can see by the search history, in which connects over to the actual website of his employer, his stats are actually meeting standard, as you can see by the chart connected to the links in his search history. Each and every one of them are up to go.
Your Honor,
Each and
we did try
every
to get
one
a
of
statement.
his key statistics.
Your Honor, we did try to get a statement from Mr. Krabs, but the only thing we could do was get something from a Squidward Tentacles stating that standards and stats don't actually apply. Otherwise, he would have been fired long ago.
It says the one that was caught planting a katana into the defendant's house. So therefore, I would like to say that Squidward, being one that is obviously planted evidence and clearly does not have Patrick's best interest at heart, would want to say that in order to defame the client.
I would like it to be known to the court that Squidward Tentacles did try to go on strike for the benefit of his other workers whenever.
Hold on. The media has a point.
Proceed, media.
So, I know I'm not a lawyer, and this technically isn't my job. However, we did run a media campaign a while back about an incident at the driving school in Bikini Bottom, where a few people got hit by a car or a boat that SpongeBob was driving, and one of those people was Patrick several times. Hold on, I'll send it up to the judge.
Let me just see this here. Yes.
If the evidence is valid, then I would like to claim that, in fact, actually, this could be a case where Mr. SquarePants himself has actually been the cause of his damage over for his mental health, hence why he's been suffering issues. And in fact, he should be receiving damages from Mr. SquarePants, and also should be given free.
That's not into question. Mr. SquarePants has been placed under arrest.
We
as well
also
as Mr. Krabs, Squidward, and Plankton.
we also have a statement from the mayor of Bikini Bottom stating that any affected were given jobs that they felt could fit their current abilities, and Patrick was one of them. That being comedic relief for the town. However, he's a bit too good at being stupid.
Okay, just to get us all back on track, to confirm, prosecution, are you abandoning the charge of terroristic acts of stupidity in order to better support the other two charges, or are you walking that back and we are in fact including terroristic acts of stupidity?
In lieu of evidence, prosecution resigns and instead will be going after Patrick, or it will instead be going after SpongeBob SquarePants, Mr. Krabs, and Sandy Cheeks.
I would happily help you. I can have some of my detectives in my firm help you in that case.
All right, well, in that case... yes, this seems like not guilty. In that I almost hit the guilty button.
Dude, I literally had a moment where I was like, if he hits guilty, I'm gonna laugh so hard.
Given the evidence we have covered, we are going to there's still one thing bothering me. Well, no, if prosecution rests, then I find the defendant, Patrick Starr.
Yay! Not guilty! They threw a massive party so well that no one
Should've done
remembers a thing the
SpongeBob.
next day. Woke up with a new haircut and a llama in their living. Honestly, I would have fucked over if it was SpongeBob
Man,
because of
the media was just working
anti-SpongeBob
against
Day.
you on that one, snitching on everyone else.
Okay, I would like to note that I did that specifically because there was one time where Solus did the same for me. I remember it very vividly, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna pay Solus back. Alright, I need to find someone to raid. Raid browser. Enter. Same category. That isn't. Neither of those are guilty as suck. Okay, that's really annoying. We're reading this guy. There you go.